The biggest lie ever told to men is that there will be a woman that will just come and fall from the sky and save you and fulfill you, and you will live happily ever after. Now, I've been victim of this myth until the age of what, 25 maybe? 22, 23, quite late actually. I'm now 36. I don't believe in that myth at all, but I still see men somewhat believing in that myth. The Rollo Thomas said, men love women idealistically. So it means that we pretty much born as simps because of the Oedipus complex and all that Hollywood propaganda when it comes to simping. So in a way, we are born as simps and we are encouraged to be simps. So it makes sense through movies like Walt Disney, for example, that you would think that one particular woman is the end all and be all. If you watch a movie like The Notebook, the first line of the movie is, I haven't done much with my life, but I've loved a woman with all my heart. Some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but it's pretty much the gist of it. So when you hear this kind of stuff as a man, and if you grew up watching this kind of movies, listening to love songs and hearing what all the media is saying about women, it makes sense. Plus having this idealistic love towards women, it makes sense that a lot of men, including myself, would actually believe that there will be a woman that would just come and save us. The reality is completely different, and it has nothing to do with women. Women are just women. They're human beings. Some of them are better than others. Some of them are worse than others. Some of them are just in the middle, but they do not have that angel-like quality to save us. First of all, if you want fulfillment and contentment, it comes from within. It comes from yourself. It has nothing to do with it external. But if you put all your eggs in the basket of woman, you will break those eggs. There's no way around it, because women are human beings. It means they are fickle, maybe even more so than men. You cannot expect another human being to fulfill, especially women, because women, unlike our mothers, will give us a love that is conditional, not unconditional. So you will be disappointed. A lot of men start hating women because they put women so high on a pedestal that they cannot just accept that women are just human beings. They are mediocre at best, like us. What they do with themselves is what makes them better or worse. Same as men. So by stopping the belief that one woman will save us, will fulfill us, it makes us easier to actually appreciate the woman we can find in our life. Now, some of them will be bad, but we don't need to hang out with them. We don't need to be with them. We don't need to let them disrespect us. We can just forsake them. Some of them will be better, so we would welcome them and invite them into our lives. But women in and of itself are not here to make us happy. They can bring a source of happiness, another source of happiness, but they cannot be the number one source of happiness. In other words, if you expect a woman to bring you the highest forms of happiness and joy, you are putting yourself at a very, very high risk, because what will happen when this woman is not with you anymore? You will suffer. It will be painful. That's why you need to avoid this. Now, it doesn't mean that you cannot be with a woman and love her. On the contrary, when you don't believe in this myth anymore, it can just be a bonus. You can be more detached by accepting female the way they actually are, not the way you have built them up to be. You can actually be happier, and it's less insidious and less dangerous. And also, it removes a lot of pressure you put on women indirectly, because you do not expect them to fulfill you to that extent. So it's a win-win situation for anybody who plays that game of dating, of marriage, and all that good stuff. So don't put a woman on a pedestal. If you believe that myth, it's okay. We've been there. We've all been there as men. But you don't need to perpetuate this myth in yourself and in other men. That's all I have to say. I hope it helps. Thank you.